So I was pretty bored one day and I decided to just kind of go through my YouTube videos. Decided to watch a little bit of anime here and there, and of course had to hit the classic Valorant. But I decided, why not learn the splits? I mean, who doesn't want to look like the man himself, Yujiro? I mean, look at that. But I mean also Maki. Anyways, this is day one here. So as you can tell, I mean, it's not too bad. Like, I do have a little bit of flexibility in there, but it's not the best. So this is just me going through a little bit of my warm-up routine, doing some of these standing straddle splits, I guess. So here I'm going into a bit of a pike stretch. You can see I'm starting off a little bit light, taking a deep breath in, and then really exhaling to further lengthen that stretch. Moving on to a bit of a hip flexor stretch here. So as you can see, starting on the right side, and then of course switching things over to the left side afterwards, using a little pillow for my sensitive knees, and then we will go on to the next stretch, which is a glute stretch or a piriformis stretch, of course doing both sides again here. And that pretty much concludes day one of stretching. So here we are actually showing our warm-up. You might be wondering why I didn't warm up on the first day, but I did a leg workout beforehand, so I didn't need to technically show a warm-up. So as you can see, we started off with some leg abductions and adductions, and then we went into some forward and backward swings just to help lengthen those muscles, provide more blood flow. And then we went into some open negates to help kind of loosen up the hip a little bit in preparation for the splits. We also went into some cat camels here just to kind of loosen up the spine, prepare my lower back for any movement that we're about to work on. And we just went right into the stretching portion, where I started off in a nice little straddle stretch. Again, starting off nice and light, and then easing my way into a deeper stretch as we're going through. And you'll notice that as we go through these clips, I pretty much just repeated the same process that I did in the first day. So here you can see I was doing hip flexor stretch on the right side, and then of course we switched it over to the left side. And with that concludes the stretching and brings us right into the second attempt at doing the full splits. As you can see, I used the couch for this one and kind of found that it worked a little bit better, but I wanted to try another way as well, so I decided to grab some pillows and a little blanket to kind of put that underneath myself. And as you can see here, it's taken me a little bit more time to set myself up. I was definitely in a bit of pain from that last attempt, but here we are trying to get even deeper, and then we just took that pillow out just to see where we are with our full splits. Alright, that wraps up day two. Wanted to showcase this. You can see I am not enjoying the splits. Starting off day three with a little guest surprise here from my doggy Button, and we went right into the whole shablam. Just working through the same exact warm-up that we worked on in the beginning of the video, doing those leg swings, hip opener, all that good stuff. And of course you don't have to watch this whole time lapse here, but just want to emphasize that warm-ups are extremely important before doing any type of activity. They are pretty much crucial for injury prevention and just making sure that your body performs optimally for your activity. Alright, so here we are, day three, using the couch method again. Looking a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable. Depth isn't quite there yet, but it's definitely getting better. So all my recordings pretty much got mixed up. I have no idea what day this is now, day 4 or 5 or 6, something like that. But just wanted to showcase these straddle splits here. You can tell that it's looking a lot better compared to the first few days. And we're revisiting the full splits with the hands on the floor this time. Not a big fan of this method, so I just went on to doing the couch method again, where I can actually tilt my pelvis so that I can unlock some more range of motion in my hips there. And you can tell that I went a lot deeper today, and I wanted to solidify that for the day, so I went for a second trial, and you can see here that my knees actually touched the ground for the first time. And without further ado, the final day of the splits challenge. And now I'll leave it up to you to decide if this counts as the full splits, but I'm extremely happy with my progress over this challenge. So with that being said, wanted to showcase the main reason why I learned this, because I wanted to eat a banana in the splits. This was my sole motivator for learning the splits, and I could not be happier with the results. Thanks for watching, everybody. Quick disclaimer, I did take a few break days in between, so just keep that in mind. If you have any suggestions for the next challenge, let me know, I might try it up.